Okay, so Japan built a couple bombers and a fighter in here. 2 bombers and a fighter, brought his other bomber back, so he's got 4 in here. There's actually several ways of going about this attack that I've looked at. So now we want to start cutting into Japan, getting places to start building some factories for the U.S. to start building over on this side of the world, while maintaining our stack over here in Caucasus. Realizing he's got these 12 that are going to join the attack next time of threatening Caucasus. But I think we got enough to continue to do our defense here pretty well and plug them here, yet alone even trying to getting into Moscow. So I didn't really 22, 28 units going in there. We're building what 7 this turn. We're going to use 4 of these. So that gives me 9, 29, 34, 36. Yeah, he probably will be able to stack West Russia on. Oh, maybe I don't want to do what I was planning then. I think I need to go back to the drawing board for a second. I was planning on going ahead and having Russia wipe out these Japan units just because it's just too dang tempting not to and have Japan have nothing. But that might give him West Russia in 5, which is Caucasus in 6. Whereas I was hoping if I can keep this dead zone and this stacked, I can stack this on 5. I can stack this on 6. But I can't stack both of them, so I can't let him into West Russia. I need to double check because he's going to be aggressive at this point. So yeah, doing a quick look. Actually, if I add in these 5, 1, and 2, I can still dead zone West Russia from G5, which as I always talk about, when I keep Germany out of West Russia on G5. That's the timing we're trying to avoid. It's still risky enough. He may just go ahead and dump it in anyways, if he's feeling desperate enough. So I can't really attack that, or else I won't be able to dead zone that. And dead zoning this is more important than attacking that, unfortunately, right now. But we'll get these guys addressed some point. UK is gonna be creeping up this way. They got to worry about US coming back in and stealing here. So he's got to be careful. But we will not attack there after all. So anyways, so there's Japan's turn. Here comes US's turn. I know I've got 1, 2, 3 carriers and 3 fighters. So this next bit is going to seem a little crazy. But I am a little crazy. But then again, maybe I'm not as crazy as I thought. So I was going to buy a whole nother carrier and 2 fighters, but instead I think I'm just going to buy 2 fighters. I'm going to leave this carrier here after all, because we can bring this carrier down to meet the transport, and we're going to give him kind of odds on C-Zone 48 and C-Zone 36, and if he takes one, he takes one. That still leaves me plenty to attack these guys with the next turn. So he'll have 3 different shots where he could gamble at, but I'll still have 2 transports left, with 1 transport here, 1 transport here, 1 transport here, all looking at these guys. So I'm not super concerned if he decides to take the battle on one of them. So instead, we're not going to build another carrier after all. We're going to build not a sub, 2 transports, over here to start our the next phase of starting to build Africa up. So we're going to start building that up. We're going to go ahead and build them a destroyer over here as well. Get U.S. ready to help with any shenanigans that Germany may pull in. So I thought about coming in directly in here, landing fighter, UK fighters. He can only do a tank and a 4 air, but I decided not to. We'll leave it at that. I have my different reasons. One, because we're just going to get this peninsula with UK coming back, and that lets us not have to defend this as much. And it also lets us do 44 and 48 together and still have enough air coverage and whatnot going on. Hopefully he can pick off a guy. There we go. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to see. I did want to see that though. There we go. Alright. Happy day. His bombers will probably pick off the tank if I know him well enough. But we got what we needed. Yes, we'll have a battleship, carrier, fighter. There's 3 versus his 4. We'll be able to move one of these guys in, and he'll have 3 bombers. So we'll move either the cruiser or the destroyer in there, but we'll still have the battleship and then 2 other units sitting in 36 versus 3 bombers. These guys need to move over for our new transports. And there we go. We do still want to be fighter before carrier. That's cool. Oops. Whew, that was close. I'm glad they do the warning. So I like this because now I can just keep shucking fighters in, keep moving my carriers over, get my carriers set up here, and then just do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 turns, build them in 2 turns. They're in Moscow. So we'll start getting our fighter shuck going from the U.S. standpoint. Hopefully next turn we'll get U.K. fighter shuck going. So I'm hoping to get him, and that'll give me 21, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9. No, I thought it was 21. Like 2, 4, 5, 13, 14, 15, 19, 21. Yeah, so we should take West Russia. That'll give us 21 for 7 build next turn, which is what we want to do. But we want to bring everything into dead zone West Russia. So an artillery build's probably our last artillery that we will build, but just to help make them think twice here, because I do want to go ahead and use 2 artillery on this. Do I use an air? Or do I not use an air? To air or not to air? I think we're going to use 1 air because I really want to make sure we do it. And we got a fairly strong advantage. That may end up being costly, but hopefully not. 2, 2, 1. calling a 4. Give me a 4. Right here, Mr. AA. I think a 4. Bullseye. I had that gut feeling that was gonna happen too, and oh boy. All right, we gotta get serious. Come on, we gotta get serious on this dice rolling. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. Whew. All right, pause break. Boom. Whiff. Oof. Oh, this is killing me. Killing me. Come on, we need the wind. Oh, lordy, lordy, almighty. That sucks. That was just absolutely suck. I gotta run that one. I've got to run the odds on that one. That had to have been... I mean, I know it's not this like dice god moment, but come on. We had a 94.8% chance of conquering. There was a 2.75% chance of that, of him having one guy live. God, dog it. All right, let's pause for a second. So we're going to have 3940 units. Could we maybe still stack them both? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Because we're going to have another 7 we're building, too. Hold up. Wait a minute. Ugh. So I just did all the different calculations, and no, we can't do stack them both, unfortunately. Not without being able to move our other units first. If I could fly in my planes and everything, we could, but god dang it, now that throws off my fighter coming in this way. That really, 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 really stinks. Man. I can't express enough how much that just stinks. I guess it's due after season 60, but man. Dang it. I guess what I need to pause and just gather myself for a second. I don't need to move them all in there to stack. I can keep this back to stay stacked against... I can keep some guys back here to stay stacked because they'll still be dead zoning here. Oh, they're not dumping dead zone. You know what? I'm just moving them back. I'm just too afraid and frustrated at the moment. So flippin' annoying. Just doing it and wrapping up. Oh, just put them in there. Can't tell I'm frustrated at all right now. There we go. Oh my goodness. Well, there you guys can see it. All right. Till next time.